Okay, what is up, people? Smith's in my fucking arm. I can't believe it. I was right. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. Partly right, anyway. Partly right. Anyway, fuck it. Smith's in my fucking arm. Here today, Danganronpa, the animation episode. What? 9 review. Yeah, I did 8 in the beginning, but fuck it. Anyway, review. Fuck it. Let's do this shit. Okay. I want to start by saying I was partially right. Last week I said, I knew that she committed suicide, but I had a feeling that maybe she was trying to, well, basically, I thought that maybe she was working to try and get, of course, the swimmer chick out of there by having her kill her with the poison in order for nobody to think that it really happened. But no, it turned out, because like I said before, that it could have been just suicide. And it was. Turns out that Ogami committed suicide. And this is going to be a sort of quick review, because, I mean, let's just try, though. Oh, God. See, in the beginning of the class trial, it got all the facts thrown out there. And then most of it was like, most of it was, whoa, cool. But then, once it got into, like, the real heat of it, it's basically the swimmer chick knew that Ogami committed suicide and blames everybody else because they, in a sense, killed her. They broke her down as a girl, and basically she was too depressed and she committed suicide. Of course, after being attacked by the fucking monk dude, and of course the crazy ass bitch with the fucking scissors. Oh my god, got attacked by both of them. And that actually surprised the shit out of me. I was like, oh shit, this monk nigga attacked her? But that's what she thought anyway. That she committed suicide because of that deep depression. But no, it turns out that Mono Bear, being the motherfucker that he is, switched the suicide notes. Because she was willing to get everybody killed by blaming it on somebody else, because then everybody would be executed. Because it was a suicide. And she wanted to take out everybody, because she felt that everybody was responsible for her death. And so she made her mission to kill everybody by getting the wrong person picked. But of course she slipped up and got called out on it. She brought up the letter, and then fucking Mono Bear, that isn't the real letter! And it turns out that Ogami killed herself because she couldn't live with what she had done. She did it because she didn't want to kill any of her precious friends. She didn't want to be put in that position where she'd have to kill one of these people. She didn't want that. So she found that it would be better to go by her own means and kill herself. She was thinking of others when she killed herself. Because she knew for a fact that, oh my god, if those people in the dojo were in danger and she had to kill one of these people, she would not be able to live with it. And so she decided, instead of killing somebody, she would undoubtedly kill herself. And then we find out who was actually taken hostage, and that was her family's dojo was taken hostage. And then this is when stuff got whoa. We find out who the game is for. Oh my god. It's the computer. Apparently Mono Bear has known about this computer the entire time. And he was waiting for them to put it into that room so that he could get it. Like, he could steal it and then fucking literally the dude put out a bulldozer and like smash that shit into a Mono Bear statue. It was like, damn. It was actually kind of cool. I actually enjoyed that one. That was like my favorite one of all time. Come on, let's be honest. Fuck everybody else's. That was my favorite just because it's like, I don't know why, I just liked it a lot more. It didn't have that horror aspect of killing a person, but it still had that feeling like, holy shit. And so I really actually enjoyed that. I actually did. And then basically he continues reading some of the letter. And basically we find out something very important. Apparently there's something in everybody's body. Something is changed in everybody's body. Literally, something has changed. According to Ogami, basically the person behind all this, has changed something in everybody's body. And then he said, I'm going to stop reading because I don't want any spoilers. But then on the last line, he said that he has taken the first step to taking down the principal. What that step is, though, we're not really too sure. It could be because of Ogami's death and everybody realized why she killed herself. Nobody wants to play this game anymore. They're all like, even the motherfucker who's like, with the fucking glasses, that motherfucker. He's like, who's like, yeah, I'm gonna survive this shit to the end. He's like, nope. It seems more fun, don't you think? To go ahead and find and destroy this fucking principal. And so now everybody's more united because of Ogami's death. And I think that might have been the first step. And when it comes to the whole thing, with that whole something has changed in their bodies, when we take back all the pictures that we've seen, I'm going to say this as my point of view of what it could have been. Maybe memory. Maybe something happened with her memory. Just saying, because I mean, all these people, let's put it like this, all these people have pictures of each other like that. And maybe, who knows, maybe they could have spent like a month or two at the actual school becoming friends before all this happened, then he erased their memory. I know that's a long fucking stretch, but fuck it. What if some shit like that happened? Because then that would give time for Mono Bear to actually do all these plans and shit like that. And then it's like, oh my god, these people were such great friends, and now they're all killing each other. And it could be one of those like social experiments, like I don't know, but fuck it, we'll see. But I don't know. Something's definitely wrong with their bodies. That's what we know. Something's been changed, and I'm gonna have to say memory, because with all of these pictures, it just points to memory. I mean, with all these pictures, and especially at the end, there's a picture of them all, and they were in a classroom, and it was all lighty, and there weren't like shit on the walls or anything like that, and they were all happy talking together. So maybe something happened to their memories. We cannot lay down that possibility that something has happened to their memories. The whole detective thing, I liked how they did it, actually. How they figured out that she committed suicide. I mean, I knew from the very beginning without any of that, because, I mean, come on, apparently those head injuries were inflicted to her. So I'm like, damn. Or at least I believe they were, because from what I watched, it was kind of, like, weird. Because, I mean, through the whole deductive process, and then when she brings up how it's Ogami, said that she wanted to talk to these people, and then she was attacked by them both. It kind of caught me off guard, because I could of course see crazy ass bitch attacking, but that monk, maybe they thought they were gonna die. I don't know, but of course it's obvious that that bitch didn't fight back. She didn't fight back, and according to her, everybody was her precious friend. And it goes back to my mind theory. What if Ogami, because I mean, come on, she hasn't really talked to any of these other people except for the swimmer chick. What if, since Ogami was a mole, she retained her memories of the past possible experience? It somewhat makes sense. At least it seems to me. It puts like a whole spin on this, because I mean, let's be honest. Remember the first episode when, of course, Luxter, aka the main fucking character, walks into the school. Second he takes a step in, it goes black. Now, if you ever seen this movie called Paycheck, it's this movie where basically this dude, he takes basically like a memory wipe every time after he does a job. Like they shoot something into your brain, and that's the start point. And then they shoot another thing into your brain, and that's the end point, and everything in between those 2 points disappears. Could be somewhat like that. I don't think they actually like did that, but something like that. Because if we take into account the things that happened, basically, he took one step in, then his memory was gone, and then next thing he knows, he is in a room by himself. So there's a possibility that he could have spent weeks or months with these other people before then, and then they all had their memory wiped at nighttime. It is a possibility. It is. Because then that would be like a much more experimental thing when you think about it. Because, I mean, what if all these people became friends, and then they removed their memory of them becoming great friends and how friendly they were with each other and how much they liked each other and loved each other and shit like that. They're like a fucking family, and then you just wipe all their memory. And then they see how they interact when they're forced to kill each other and what happens when they don't even remember each other. It's like, who's this? Who's that? It just works. That would be a much more, I don't know, that's something I'd hope more that would happen, in a sense. But, I mean, you can take it back to even other accounts. Like, the fact that on the server there are pictures of them all together, and at the very end we see a picture of all of them together. And especially at the very end of this episode, that's what the first thing we see is a picture of them all together, and they're in a nice shiny classroom, and they're all happy and talking and shit, and smiling. And, of course, I'll bring up another thing. I know, it's not really polite to say, but Family Guy. I know, I'm using Family Guy as fucking reference, fuck it. You guys remember the episode where basically Stewie put all the men, and all the women into situations where they didn't remember each other to see how they would interact with one another, and all the guys became friends, and all the women, they were killing each other, even though they had no memory of each other. It could be something like that. Not necessarily like that in a sense, but the whole memory wiping thing, hell yeah. The whole comedy and all that, no. But still. So this episode, 9 out of 10, amazing. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this episode a lot. I mean, I couldn't help it. I mean, so much was revealed at the end, and the computer getting destroyed. That was one of their only links to figure out what happened, and it got destroyed. In the first step, in the whole possibility that finally been opened, and I can finally say, maybe they all lost their memory. Not by accident either. Because, I mean, let's be honest. Robots and shit, so I'm assuming they have technology to wipe motherfuckers' memory. Who knows? It's anime. Anything can happen. So, comment down below. I want to know what you guys think about this episode. This episode is a 9 out of 10. Amazing. So, comment down below. I want to know what you guys think about my theory. And I also want to know what you guys thought about this episode. I really, really, really want to know what you guys think about this theory. With that being said, of course, comment down below. I want to know what you guys think. I really do. It'll make my day. Like the video if you like it. You know, fuck it. Same thing. If you like the video, go ahead and might as well like it. If you disagree with me, might as well dislike it. I mean, if you don't have the same opinion, comment down below what your opinion is. I always accept opinions. And, of course, hit the dislike button. And overall, subscribe for more motherfucking content. See you later, my motherfuckers!